Welcome to Free Focus Dance YouTube channel. Stream. Go.
I think we should decide something.
Yeah, we probably. Okay, so welcome to the channel. We're a dance channel, and this is Mio Blossom, and I'm Push, and we are gonna do a little breakdance lesson for you guys today. I'm gonna be teaching Mio here how to do a swipe. We're gonna do the easy version of a swipe.
There's
Nothing
an easy
crazy.
version or not?
Yeah, there's ones that you turn more. I'll explain a little bit later. We'll just do, hopefully, the easiest way to do a swipe that there is. Okay? So, you ready to go?
Yeah.
We have 1 hour starting now.
Let's go.
Imaginary clock on the screen. Okay? Hope everything is good with the sound. Yeah.
Alright. Bye, guys.
Okay, so it's still saying something strange. I don't
But
understand.
you guys started towards the end of my break. Oh! But thank you for coming, though. I think Daniel's leaving now.
Oh, see, it didn't do it. What's this weird thing that happened? It didn't do this. See, it like made a new live stream. That's very strange. Okay.
Work on the intro. I know, exactly.
Yeah, we gotta work on this whole live stream thing. It's changed since the last time I did a couple years ago. All right, so let's get to it. Hopefully, I'll fix everything later. We're gonna work slowly, get better at this. Okay, you ready, Mio?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's bring the camera down. Woo! All right. So come back here. And
Well, do you want to show us first?
all right, so we're gonna do the swipe. We're gonna do this in a couple parts to make it easy, and we're gonna do it in the easiest way possible, I think. Okay. So get out of the way. Okay. So we're gonna do a swipe. First thing we're gonna do is a table. Okay, so this is gonna be very easy, but we're gonna do a table. I'm pretty sure you can do a table, but let's make sure everyone else can do a table. And there's a difference between a table and a bridge. A table is like this, where it's pretty much like a rectangle, and a bridge would be where you kind of go backwards, and it's more of like a backwards U shape. Okay, so we're doing this nice straight table, okay, and we're gonna take our left or right arm, whichever one, and we're gonna put it up opposite of the arm that's down.
Hi.
Okay, let's make sure you can do that.
Hi.
Okay, that looks pretty good. Oh, that's too much. Okay, don't be showing off. There you go. All right, so just right there. Okay, feels good. Your balance.
Yes.
Okay, so let's move on to the next step. Bring the camera down
Hi.
a little bit more. Okay. So if you guys want to listen to some music, make sure you guys play some music. If not, we'll upload this again with some music. But
maybe we can see the mic here.
it's okay.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, that's good. There you go. No microphone no more. Okay, so we did our table. Okay, so doing our swipe, we're gonna learn the table first. It's good. Now we're gonna do something that we call the rainbow. And the
Rainbow?
Yes, rainbow. Rainbow. Okay.
Magic.
So we are gonna do the rainbow, which is just switching our table from hand to hand, from side to side. Okay.
Oh.
And we're gonna do it in a pattern that's not like this, where we're gonna just put our arms down, because that's gonna make our hips go down. We are going to go more at an angle over our knees. So if it's up and straight in front of us, we're gonna get a kind of a 45-degree angle like that. So if this is up and this is over, we're gonna go here. So when I'm gonna throw my arms side to side, I'm gonna go over the side. Yeah, let me go to the side. It makes more sense. So instead of trying to go up all the way and trying to go like this, I'll fall down. I'm trying to go like straight over, right, at a 90-degree angle. Or you can try to go like over here. But that's also going to make you squat. So we're going to try to go between those two, from here and here. So at the angle here, my hips up, and I'm going to try to swing over.
Whoa, so the first
Side to
position,
side.
it doesn't have to be, the hand is, it doesn't have to be all the way up?
The first position, you can start up, or I like to kind of give it a little bit of a swing.
So we're gonna swing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just
That
adding a
makes
little swing.
sense. Okay. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, that looked good. That was good. And you can go. You're pretty much going at a 90-degree angle. You can go more this way to make it feel.
Hands?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So your weight is going more over your knees. So kind of.
This way?
Yeah. If you get your body in more towards your knees.
Like that?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that looks good. Boom. And then push through your hips. So as you switch side to side, you want to push through your hip. Okay. Yeah, there you go. See the hip pushing up? Yeah. So we're trying to eliminate our hip bouncing up and down for this. We really want to be very stiff and static. And we're just rotating around axes. Right, so we want the axis. We have two axes that we're doing, our hip and our arms. So I want to go around the axis. I want everything really stiff, so I don't want to do this motion right here where I'm going down and I'm pushing up with my hip. I want to try to keep this straight the whole time and go back and forth. So of course there's going to be a tiny bit of motion, but generally I'm not doing this and sinking my hip and then sinking my hip. It actually hurts your arms a lot too.
So the hips are up. Keep.
Yes.
Bring it up.
Yes.
Up. Take it. Sinking my hip.
Exactly. So don't sink the hip. Keep the hip pushed up. Nice straight line. Okay. Let's run out the hips down. Get your hand in a little bit. Okay. The hand is pretty far. You can get in a little. Yeah, there you go. So you have a little bit of balance over your knees. There you go. You're trying to cheat just a little bit. Yeah. Boom. And now make a big, long rainbow. Yeah. That's better. Okay. You can actually don't jump so high. So when you're doing this rainbow, you don't have to push off so much. Like you're kind of going up a lot. So okay.
I think teaching is pretty bad.
Oh. So you can
Quiet class.
I'm trying to figure out exactly what your thing is. So first is your hip, right?
Can you show me what I did? Like how I did.
Let me see what you did first, and then I'll repeat it to you.
I just did it.
I know, and I'm trying to remember. You're making fun of me.
No, I did it because you're quiet. Here.
Yeah? Let's do it. Okay. Do it again. Okay, so one is you're sinking your hip, and yeah. So reach with your arms more. Let the arms be like a force. So it's, yeah. And keep them more like this motion.
So
Boom.
when I swing my arms,
Yeah.
my upper body go towards front
Yeah, follows your arm.
like this.
Yeah.
Ah.
But keep the hip up. Yeah, there you go.
Ah! Ah!
Yeah, that's better. That's better. There you go. I didn't even say anything. I don't know how you understood it.
Smart.
I was trying to tell you, but I don't know how to really tell you. But you understood somehow. Okay.
I got
So,
it
what was it? That was. It was
now. Whoa.
It was your hip,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
And it's also
And the arm.
I
and
kind of
like
figured out by myself. When I ask you my upper body
Okay.
follows my arms, then it kind of makes sense. So that means when my upper bodies follow my arms,
Okay.
it should be my hip is up. But
Yeah.
if the hip is sinking, I cannot follow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay.
the two dots is connecting now.
Okay.
So-
So what'd you think of first? Your hip up? Like you're thinking, what's your main thought when you're doing this right now? When you got it, when I said, okay, that's it. What was it? You thought about hip up?
Hip, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say that, yeah.
Okay. So that is one of the main things, but so
It's not, this move is kind of unusual movement. So
yeah,
I have to think about it.
because before you were kind of jumping. Like
Yeah.
this, right? Ow, that kind of hurt my.
Because I also
That's extra
don't
force.
have a muscle like you, like a guy. So I need some like a big movement to go.
Yeah,
so,
but we're not forcing it. This part we're not. Actually, this is actually a pretty light move. It like, unlike a flare or a windmill or something, that's like does feel like a really heavy move. This feels like a light move.
why don't you show them first what the swipe is?
They know. People know what a swipe is. Come on, swipe. We'll do one swipe.
Do you think
One
I
swipe.
can do that?
Yeah, come on. Okay, we're doing we're doing the easy, what I think is the easy type of swipe, which is like a kind of a same position kind of swipe. So if I'm facing the camera, I'm gonna end up facing the camera.
The same way.
Yeah, but the swipe usually you want to move in. So you're gonna be doing either a quarter turn or half turn or a full turn. Usually quarter turn is most standard. So when you're gonna go over, you're gonna just put the only difference is your hand. So my hand's gonna go here instead of here, and then I'll end up quarter.
Oh.
So when I go, I'll end up, and then go all the way around. You'll do quarter turns. But you can do one turn, or you can do three. Or you can do half turns.
Okay, let's do easiest one today.
Yeah, so I like to do this one because most people, when they're learning how to do a swipe, they like to do like more of a cartwheel. So they end up like, so if you teach someone how to do something very static, it's easier to move after, right? So, let me see one more time. Yep. Boom, nice. Okay. Yeah, and spend less time in the air now. There you go. Nice. There you go. Perfect. Okay, because you could use this as a move, right? You could use this, I'm sure, as a move. Like you're doing something and just slow.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could utilize this in a move, but for the swipe, we're just going quick. Basically, we want our momentum to go bounce off our hand to our other hand. So we're gonna go boom, boom, right? So we're going hand, and then we're gonna bring our legs up, okay? So we did our rainbow, and our rainbow's gonna finish. Right now we just did hand to hand.
Yeah.
Now our rainbow is gonna finish when it comes over and touches the floor. So we're gonna touch the floor. So our hands, for this one, are gonna be static. So our hands are gonna be right in front of each other, so same level. Okay? If you want it to turn, you're gonna put your hand, the hand that's coming down, which for us we're going right side or clockwise. We're gonna do right hand at a quarter angle. Okay, that'll make you turn 45 degrees. Okay, or a quarter of a turn. So we're gonna do, for us, we're gonna go rainbow. And we're going to bring this hand down right where we would, like shoulder length away, like this. Okay, right next to us. And then we're just going to bring our knees to our chest. We don't need to do a handstand. Okay, we're not doing a handstand. We're just bringing our knees to our chest just a little bit, just to get our weight onto our hands and off of our feet. Okay, you can do it slow.
That's a lot of things to do.
Yes. Okay. Inside outs. Do you know what inside outs are?
No.
Don says it's similar to inside outs.
What is that?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I need to look it up. I should probably know. Okay. I wanted to see if you knew. You said it's gymnastics, so.
No.
Okay, so.
Hi.
Boom. Hand over. And then knees to the chest.
Knee to.
Yeah, but jump to your hand. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so do it again from the beginning. Okay, table position. We do our rainbow, switching over. Switch. Hand comes down and knees to the chest. There you go. That's great. Okay, that's a really easy way to start practice to get that move. Okay.
That's pretty fun.
All right, try one more time. Table. We do our rainbow. And bring the hand over, knees to the chest. Okay. So now we're gonna try to get that quick. So that's a great way to start learning. And
So when the turn, and then I'm gonna put the other hand here, right?
yeah.
And then I'm gonna put this hand to the floor and jump at the same time, or hand and jump, or hand jump at the same time.
Oh, okay. So you're asking the timing. What's the timing for your
Jump.
hands
And then jump.
and the jumping? Okay. So I'm gonna go forward. Okay. So table. So we do a rainbow. I'm gonna put hands into the jump. So it's hand,
So it's same time.
hand, and jump. Yeah. As hand first, and then foot jumps off. Hand can
Okay.
push off. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And we're just gonna do that for now, and then we're gonna go to the next step. Okay. So try one more time. This is the easy way to start getting into that jumping position. Okay. Switch. Boom. Nice. Okay. One last time. One last time. Table. Rainbow. Jump. Nice. Okay. So that's great. We're gonna do one exercise that's gonna get us used to doing the jumping position. Okay. So here's an exercise. It's gonna feel pretty strange. It's gonna feel hard to do. So don't worry if you can only do a few of these. It's not meant to be like you shouldn't be able to do this like really well. So what we're gonna do, because we're gonna jump in a weird position, so we're gonna go into our table position halfway through what we would if we were doing a rainbow. So this is kind of static position, our arms up, and normally we go side to side. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, so I'm gonna switch to my hand that I want to transition to. So now I'm here, I'm gonna transition to this hand to jump. So I'm gonna have my right hand up. I'm gonna try to jump just like this, both feet at the same time.
Oh.
So you're not gonna get very high with it. Don't think you're gonna jump. You know, you're not doing a Valdez or something. So we're just getting used to our hip pushing off. So you're gonna get just a small amount of push, but we're trying to get both of our feet to jump at the same time. Okay? So just try it a few times, just so you get used to how it feels to be in that position. Push off your feet. Okay? Okay?
Cute.
Nice. Okay. That looks good. With that arm straight, make sure the arm is like a, yep, you're gonna be, it's like you're standing on your arms. They're like stilts, so everything needs to be stiff. So when you're gonna go around, even if you let it loose, make sure when you go through, it's not like going through like this. You know, you're not doing your rainbow like weak like this. Make sure it's nice and long. Okay? Because you're gonna use those hands to jump. Boom. Yeah. And then knees to the chest. Okay? So let's do just the exercise now. So you can just get into the position. So just do you one rainbow. So rainbow over and to this side. Yep. Terrible rainbow. Okay.
Because you're talking to me or you're talking to the camera, I don't know.
So yeah, get into position. So other side. I'll get to your other side. Boom. Okay, so just stay in this position.
Here?
Yep.
Okay.
So now put your hand up. Okay, so now you're gonna just try to jump both legs. You're gonna try
From here?
Yep.
To where? Just jump?
Just up. Up and down. Exactly.
Oh.
Okay? Right? It feels difficult.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's gonna feel difficult. It's when you do the swipe, it doesn't feel that hard. Because we're not just going up. We're twisting.
So now what's the timing?
Yeah, now we're just getting used to how to lift our hips straight up instead of like cartwheel where we're gonna go to the side. So right now you're learning how do I go up with my hips straight up so I can go in the same, because we want to go, basically what we're doing is going in the same position. So exactly, great, just like that, and do like 5 of them. Okay, breathe and just feel that position. Yeah, boom, up. There you go. And that's good. You can do side to side. The rainbow into it is great. Boom, nice. Rainbow, jump, nice. Okay, one last time. Breathe, rainbow, jump, nice. Okay, so we are going to do that's a perfect exercise, first of all, to do if you're learning this. Okay, so Mio has some experience already in dance. So
question: when I jump here,
you're gonna interrupt me in the middle of my sentence. Go. Doesn't matter anymore.
When I jump here,
okay,
my left lower back is kind of weird. Muscle.
When you're jumping?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so the practice is a little bit different than how we're going to jump. So I'm trying to break this down into many little parts. So if you want to practice, you can practice. But if they want to practice, which they're probably going to practice more than you, is these little steps they can practice, okay? So if you're at home and you want to practice and you're not Mio over here, okay? The things to practice is our table, making sure our hip is up. That's the only thing we really need in this table is make sure our hip is up. I'll show you at this side. So this is a good table. The arm can be above. We just don't want our hip to sink. That's pretty easy for a table. Anyone can do that. If this is day 1, this should be what you get today, is this. Okay? If you get anything, that's step 1. Step 2 is our rainbow, which is going from our table from one arm to the other. That's all it is. Okay? And we're going to go over our knees. So we do our table, and then we rainbow. So we call it a rainbow because we're making sure our arms follow this big arching pattern. We don't want to do this move like this, like a crab when you're a kid, you know. We're not doing that, okay? We're trying to go over our knees, and so that if I was to do this, I can pause in the air because I'm going more over my knee. Okay, so this is the rainbow, okay? And this is going to help us transition from one arm to the next. And all we're trying to do is transition our momentum from one hand to the next. Ta-ta, okay? Mm-hmm. So we have our table, we have our rainbow. If today you should be able to do table. Tomorrow, do the rainbow. Practice the rainbow takes a little bit of time, okay? You gotta do a little bit of time if you're new to dance at all. If you know some sort of dance, contemporary and stuff like that, or breaking or house, you probably know this. It'll probably take you one day, okay? So, we're gonna do our rainbow. And now here's where the sauce, the meat and potatoes comes in, okay? So we're going to use our jumping technique, which is something you can practice. We're only going to use the beginning of it, but this is going to help you aim up. Okay, so when we throw our hand over, we're aiming up at the same time. Okay, that's going to, we're twisting as we go up. So the amount of time you are going upwards is really short. But we don't want to do, most people do like this, and they jump. I'll do it so I'm facing forward, but they do like this. You see how far I moved? You know, they're doing like this. It's basically like a cartwheel almost. So we want to get out of the idea of moving.
So moving, but in the same place.
Yeah.
But going up.
So we're trying to go up instead. So
instead of going the other way.
Yeah.
On the side.
That's why
I'll
teach people doing it static swipe first. That way you can learn how to do a swipe one direction before you start trying to move.
Okay.
Because most people are going to learn to move, but all you got to learn is changing your hand from here to here. So it's not a huge difference, right? But it's a big difference to understand, are you moving that way or static, right? Or in the one direction, okay? Because we're going to move, but our axis is the same. So my center point is always going to be here. So when I'm doing a swipe, this is always going to be, even I'm going every direction, everything's still here in the center. So my body's going around here. I'm not actually traveling.
Yeah.
Right? So, steps again, and then we're going to move on, because we're about halfway through. Okay? I'll hopefully get you to a swipe today. So we're halfway through.
Only 30 minutes.
Yeah. So steps we learned so far, get a drink, get some music on, take a breath. I'm going to go over the steps really quick, and then we're going to do the rest of this. Hopefully get into the actual swipe. Okay? So 3 steps, and these are things you're going to practice, is your table, which is just making sure your hip is up. Okay? Hips up. Okay? Rainbow, which is going over the knees. Okay, and then our jumping from our table position. Okay, so you can try both sides. You can do this side. I can switch my hands. I can jump on this side. Okay, so you can do that as a workout. It's going to take a lot of energy. This is not
Don.
This is not an easy move. Okay, or easy. This is not an easy part to train, but it's going to help a lot. So it's going to feel really hard, but it's going to help. So just do a couple of these just to warm up. Make sure you're jumping up and not over. Okay? So we do our table, rainbow. We come over. Okay? As we're coming over, we're jumping up, and over.
Cool.
That's what gives us that motion, is going up and then bringing our knees to our chest. Up. And then we're going to end up falling in the same position. Okay?
Oh.
So, something we can practice right now. Okay? This is just for practice. It's not an actual move or anything, but I'm sure like anything, you could turn this into a move. Okay? So, this is the idea of what we're doing in our swipe. So, I'm going to stand up for this so you can see. But I'm standing, and I want to take my feet wherever my feet are. You can get some markers, put them on the floor. Just get like 2 socks and put them in front of you. Okay, I want to be here, and I want to jump, and I want to turn and land in the same position. Okay, do we have 2 markers? Okay, let me get this. This is orange. Okay, so this is gonna be my marker. It's in the middle of my feet. Okay, my feet are gonna be between it. Okay, because my socks are black, they're blending in. So I'm here. Okay, and I'm gonna try to jump up, and I'm gonna land. When I land, I want to land 360 and land at the camera. Okay, this is just for practice, so you can kind of understand the difference between turning, between the difference of doing like this, where I'm traveling, and the difference of doing this, where you're not traveling, right? So you're trying to imagine, what I like to imagine is the ending. So I know where I am, I know where I need to be, which is the exact same position. So I want to imagine this position when I'm jumping, and I need to land here. So I'm thinking about my toes, because that's like what's gonna hit the ground first. So I'm thinking about this position when I land. Okay, and you do that a couple of times. You're gonna learn how to do a 360. Okay, and stay in the same position. Okay, so this is just jumping. This is just practice. You don't need this. Maybe you could do some other move with it, but this is just to get used to spinning, basically. Okay, you want to try this? You do not want to try this. Okay. Okay, that's extra bonus anyway, so it doesn't matter. You don't need to try it. It's just good to know when you're jumping in the swipe, I need my feet to land in the same spot. Exactly. Yeah, you did it. Do it one time for them so they know you can do it.
Well, which way though?
Just, you gotta land 360.
In either way?
Yeah, you can land in front.
Woo!
Oh, there you go. See, that was better than mine. Okay, so nice and easy. This is just something extra you can do to practice. So let's go down, travel downtown a little bit.
Again.
Okay, so we are going to take the last 30 minutes and learn the hardest part about this, which is turning over, okay? So we did our exercises, showed you the 360 exercise. I showed you the jumping exercise. Those are the main exercises you need.
Yes, exactly.
The next is just some practice, okay? The main key factor really is hips, okay? Everything's stiff, everything's nice and tight. Not stiff, tight.
Stiff.
And our hips have to be pushed up. And this is most important, not just for the beginning when we're actually pushing off, but when we land, we don't want to land and dip our hip. We want to land with our hip already up. So our feet are doing the work and our hip is up. Okay? Rainbow. Swipe. And go over. So when I'm in the air here, I'm thinking about that 360 position. So my feet are here. I want my feet to land here. Same position, right? So I'm going to be jumping up, and I want to try to jump up into my hand, and then switch my weight to my hand, to my right hand, so I can land. Okay, so I'm trying to do it real slow, so you can see. Rainbow, cross, and I'm trying to land in that same position. Okay, and land with the hip up. My hip probably was not up.
Hot?
Yes. Okay. Nice, okay.
And of course I stopped the fight. Because I was kind of afraid to jump.
Okay. You gotta take a couple of times just to get used to and get it out of your head what you're doing. Okay. And I'll try to, yeah, there you go. Exactly. And lift that other hand up. Exactly, there you go.
Ah! Let me see.
Hand, feet. Exact. Whoa! That was pretty close.
I mean,
I think we're gonna see the delay replay.
Oh.
Watch. I think you got it. I think you're gonna do it right around here. They're gonna be like, "What are we watching?"
Oh yeah, this one.
We're watching a delayed live stream. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Ah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you should start from here.
Yeah.
Ah.
So you want to think about going up and then twisting in place and then landing. So it's up, twist, down, and it happens really quick, but up.
So when?
Yeah, right.
When I put my right hand on the floor and then jump.
It's
right?
happening.
At the same
Yeah,
time.
but yeah, that's when you jump, but you're kind of getting
Like
that.
this.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, okay.
So you start your momentum early, but it leaves the floor after the hand comes down.
Gotcha.
Switch. So hands got more time.
More time?
Right now it looked like you did both your hands on the rainbow, like duh.
Oh.
Has to be like duh, switch,
Ah.
duh. So it's like switch.
Da.
Yeah, the hands are like ga,
Okay.
switch. Right? There's a certain rhythm you can go for boom, boom. Yeah. So
Oh.
that switch has to happen. The up has to happen quicker after the second hand. Right?
Oh. Oh, I got it. Okay.
So you're basically trying to use that as this hand hits the floor. You're trying to push up off of it almost into the second one. Boom, boom. Yeah.
Ah.
You want to use that momentum and that. Yeah. Da-da.
Is it quick or like?
Well, you didn't do it full out.
I don't know, full out.
Let's do it full out. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what it looks like. So
It went too high.
It's decent though. Yeah, you went too high. You're thinking of like I like to think about it like a fence. There's also in house certain moves they use like a fence as like a way to like, okay, I gotta go up like this over instead of just doing like this and being small. You're like going over the fence, right, or something. So we can think about the same thing. We have a fence that's like this high, right? It's the same. It's like right here. It's the same height as our hip, and so when I'm going over, I'm trying to go over that fence, over the fence, and land on this other side of the fence, right? So you want to just go there. You don't want to go too high. You don't want to go too low. You want to go just parallel, right? Boom. Okay. Second hand, a little bit more of a delay. So think about it. It's the hands feel almost like a cartwheel where you're going like, doom, doom, like, doom, doom. You're kind of like pushing off and rolling onto the other one, like a wheel. All right. Yours is going too much like too quick. So you're losing the timing a little bit. So it should be goom, goom, ha. So the timing between the two arms.
Boom. Huh?
Yeah.
And then jump?
No.
Wait,
The hand. No. Do it again. So here.
Ha.
Boom.
Ha.
Boom. Yeah, up. Wait. Do it again.
Boom. Oh. And hand.
Up. Yeah. No. I'm not even talking about that one. I'm talking about the first two. Not the third one.
Oh.
The first two. Right to left. That shift.
This one.
Yeah.
Ah.
So it can't be too high like that. You see how you're going like goom, goom. And it can't be too short either.
Oh.
So this is really basic move, but see how you're really far apart? You're like this far? Yeah, I can see you're struggling. You should be, can you get up from here? The best test is, well, okay, she's a dancer, okay? So.
Oh, it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, well, it's pretty hard, right? It was harder to get up than usual, kinda. Okay, so you should, if it's a little bit hard to get up, you should be able to just sit there. For you should be able to sit there, okay? So you want to be more in, first of all. Okay?
More in.
Yeah, everything more condensed. You don't want to be your weight all outside. There you go.
This one?
Yeah. Now straight arms. Flip it, yeah, and see how there was too much of a. Now you want to, yeah. Now you want to go just enough. Doom, 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 doom. Right? You don't want to go doom. You don't have this. You don't have this this jump. Right? You see that? That's too much. That's too high. Okay? You see how you went up like this high? That's cheating. That's too much cheating. Okay?
More quick.
Yeah. Hand. Yeah, you see that the same timing from this hand to this hand should be the third two. So your first hand's on the floor, going from here, you're going da. Ba. Yeah. Okay, and so jump so that you can hit that ba. So you can hit that hand on the floor. Doom. Okay, yeah, and then straight up with the legs. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good, actually. I think that's pretty good. We're about to see the review, I think.
Okay, you could just gonna watch it.
But I think. Oh yeah, it was after this one.
Oh.
Okay, so hip up. Okay.
Hip up.
keeping that hip up is really key. Yeah, that was good. I saw it. It was pretty good. Okay, and then just holding, because you want to basically hold that hip above. You have an imaginary fence right here, right? And you want to hold your hip right above that fence. Okay. So don't, if you're in the air and you fall and your hip falls like this, you just sat on a spike or something right in your bunghole. Okay.
Still
Slightly too fast, but it was pretty good with the legs. The legs are great. The arm was it was good, but slightly too fast. You actually have a little more time with the arm.
now it's too fast.
Oh, slightly. It was too fast before. This is better. That was the best one, I think, actually. Okay. So the timing is where we're at now. The timing between the rainbow and the hips going up.
No, hold on.
So you might want to think about that second arm when you're doing your rainbow.
Yeah.
When you're putting it down next to you, make sure it's close to you and not too far away. If it's too far away, it's gonna feel that's more of a distance to reach over. So make sure it's almost like a handstand, or a handstand that you're right under here. Make sure your arms aren't wide when you're trying to go over.
Is it good?
Yeah. Boom, boom. That was pretty good. That was one of the better ones too. That was either the best one or second to best.
Oops.
Okay. But that's looking pretty good.
Huh.
We got the whole rainbow happening, and as soon as she hits the ground, we're trying to do our 360 with our feet, right?
After I turn, I'm back here, right?
Yeah.
And then my hip, it should be up like a start.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And that's when you can do the second one. So if you're doing
I see.
if you're doing this style, then basically you're going to be doing a swipe in the same exact spot over and over. I think people think it's more difficult. Maybe it is more difficult, but you're doing a swipe in the same spot, so your hip is always twisting right here, so it looks almost like
Wait, so I can
like a
do
circle.
here and then again?
Yeah, and then you would do it again.
Oh.
So you'd be in the same spot. Whereas if you change the direction of your hand from being like a handstand, where it's even, and you just turned your hand 45 degrees like this, okay? If you just turn like this, then your body's going to end up rotating that 45 degrees, which is a quarter of an angle, and you're going to end up at a quarter. And that way, as you're doing it, your body is doing this, and it's going each direction. So right now we're doing one that's going to go same spot instead of more of outside like this. Okay? But this is basically, if you can do this one, you can do the other one. It's just, this one I think is better to learn first, and then you learn how not to move too much. Okay? So, you feeling for one swipe? Okay? So here we go. We're gonna go for the thumbnail. We're going for the thumbnail. Like this, like.
No, you're really too close, so I'm gonna kick you.
Don't worry. I gotta be like close enough where I'm like, do it. Ready? Go for it. Go for it. Oh, let me fix my hair a little bit. Okay, here we go. Okay, go get it. You gotta do it. Okay? We're gonna try to go for the thumbnail. It's a little early to go for the thumbnail, but we're going for it. Here we go, just in case.
Ready?
Yeah. I don't know if you got it. I was too in my surprised motion. We're gonna see the replay. Okay. I mean, it felt pretty. It sounded good. It sounded like, you know. You can hear if something is good or not. It felt pretty good. I think we got the thumbnail. Well.
One more time.
Okay. Yeah. Your legs. Try to keep your legs even. So you don't wanna separate them. When you're doing your twist, that's what I saw happen. That's more of a cartwheel where you're going 1, 2, and instead of This, when I do a 360, this is together. Like my knees are together, and I'm, same spot instead of going like, one after the other. Okay.
Oh, I see. One more time.
Yes.
Thumbnail.
Thumbnail? You ready for it?
Oh,
okay.
No, I'm not.
Are you not ready for it?
No.
Oh. Okay, give it one more shot. Hip, that's all. Yeah, the hip. Where's the hip? You have the idea. Now it's just hip and execution. Everything's nice, and it's a big move, so you got to think about it like a big breathing through it, like a push-up, right? Breathe. Yeah, I saw you go. I saw the face just tighten up, and that means you're not breathing if your mouth is that closed. Okay, so
I don't need it.
make sure you're breathing. It's because it's a big move. And you're trying to just go off hand, feet, right? And the feet are quicker than the hand. It's like a pas de boy, where it's like one long, two quick. It's the same thing, right?
That's not long.
One, yeah, long, and then
long.
quick.
You didn't like it when I did long. It says too long.
Just go. Not too long. You don't want to spend. You could do it where you're spending time, but you'd have to extend your legs and everything to make it look good. Yeah, you're just going a little bit too high, actually. You need to go. You can go less. Think less about height. No, this is good. It was good. It was great. Just less about height and more about turning. So think less about going up and more about turning in one spot, getting the rotation down. You're going up a little. You going up. Yeah, like it's not that much. It's not too high, but you're wasting that time. That's why it's a little bit slow to get back down. You're thinking too much about height. You're thinking too much about going up instead of turning and faster. Turn faster. Don't go higher, because you're going higher to get more time to land. So you have more time to turn. Just turn quicker. Okay, and turning quicker is all about the feet in the same spot, like a turn or a 360 jump. Okay. So we got a question.
Yes.
I think from Don. So let's answer the question real quick. Okay, give you a second to breathe here. Don said you were trying to stay centered in the same spot rather than moving to the side left or right. As a question. Are you trying to stay centered in the same spot rather than moving to the... Yes, you want to stay centered. When you're doing this, you want to try to stay... Your rotation is over your hip and over your arms. So I'm going... This rotation, this rainbow is over my arms. So my axis is this right here, over my arms here. Okay? This is that axis. Okay? And my legs, the other axis is over my hips. So my hips turning in the air. So there's two different axes, but we're trying to stay centered over those. This arm and
feel the wind.
This hip. Okay? So the hip is going and the arms are going okay? So they're exactly like those sound effects are the exact way to express my feelings towards this move. Okay? So you're almost there. Okay? You're really close. Yeah, you just gotta less height, more about you have to go less about height and more about turning.
Spin.
Yeah. Hand, turn. Hand, turn. Okay, that was pretty good. And quicker with the turn. So you kind of look like you're going leg. I want you to do both legs at the same time. Okay? Like you were jumping or something.
Wait, so...
You know when you jump like...
at the end?
You know when you jump like this?
No, the end is the same time. The both legs.
When you're going up.
No. At the end.
Yeah, you should land on...
left or
both.
at the same time?
It can either be really quick one after the other or at the same time.
Okay, that's what. I thought it's like boom, boom.
Like technically it is, but it's so quick you don't want to separate it because you're gonna kill your time. So it's better to think about as one thing.
Huh.
Because if you're doing it, you could do it with one leg, and then that way you're really just you're actually really using your hip. You know. Hip, 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 hip. Boom, hip. Oh, that was good. The legs were great there. The legs are great. Oh man, I want to see that one more time. Actually.
Aw, come on.
I wasn't ready for that to be that good.
Me too.
So,
I don't know.
That was pretty good. The legs went quicker that time. Yeah. The hip dropped a little bit, you know.
Oh, I see that. Oh.
But the legs didn't go so high, so they were quicker. They looked good. They looked better.
Okay.
The hip's still dropping, so it's really about landing. And landing. You want to imagine so go into your first position, your table. So you want to really imagine. Okay, that's a lot. Just normal. Why are you pushing up so much? You need an arch. You want to just be parallel. Okay. So imagine this position. You feel good? Does it feel easy to be in or too hard?
No, it's easy.
Okay, so imagine this position when you land. So when you're going over.
So come back here.
Yeah, you want to land back in that exact position.
That's
so
hard.
it's easier to think in your head that position on something that's a big move. I don't know what you do in house when you do like a spin, but for me, I always think of the last position or the next position. Especially a small move like that, I want to think of where am I going, and that way my body, my muscles know the position to be in, right? Or else you're just going to be like, oh, where am I supposed to be? And then you're too relaxed. If you're like, here, like, oh, I got to be here. So as you go around here, you know, into the position. And that way your body is really tight and really serious about getting into that position.
Good?
Yeah. Good. Boom. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, that's showing off. You just showing off now. That looked pretty good. I think that was the best one. I should have had a reaction face for that.
Why you didn't have it?
Because I don't think you're gonna do it this good. You always surprise me. Actually, I'm kind of upset that you. Oh well, it was too high still. The landing. Look at the landing was a lot better. Landing was nice and even, but a little bit too high. Okay, thumbnail time? We're going to do thumbnail time. This means she thinks she has it. Thumbnail time is she thinks she has the move.
Before to get tired.
Before she's too tired. Okay, and I'm going to try to make some stupid face so we can get more people to watch her do her thingy here. Okay. Go for it. Here we go. Thumbnail time. Thumbnail time? What do you... Thumbnail time.
Do it.
Okay.
Like face.
Okay. Okay, go. Okay, you can't laugh. Okay. I know I look like a mess right now. Okay. Yeah, let's get that ball part hitting and everything. Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Stop.
Sorry, I gotta get into character. Here we go. Thumbnail time. Swipe action. Mio Blossom does the swipe.
Yeah, I want you.
Don't watch me. Ready? Go. Whenever you're ready. Did we get it?
No.
No?
No, again.
Oh.
Your fault. Do it again.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Did we get it? I think we got it, maybe. It felt good for me. Okay? So, if you're at home and you're practicing this and you're watching us try to get our stupid thumbnail, remember all those... Okay, it's pretty good though. I saw it. We saw it on replay. It looks pretty good.
Get pretty push.
If you're at home, make sure you remember all the practice steps. This is gonna take a while, she's getting a little bit quicker because she's done a lot of dancing for many years. But even her, she would want to practice those steps because they're going to help. Even myself, just practicing the rainbows and getting our hip up and trying to jump. All those little exercises are going to really help get that full swipe, okay? So we're going to have you do it one more time, and then we're going to try to have you do it where you do a quarter turn, okay? Because I want to just show people what it would be like to do a quarter turn, okay?
You do, I do.
First, you're going to do your regular one.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Ready?
Yes.
Anza!
Azza's there. What's up, Azza? Okay, so do your swipe, okay? Just do the regular static kind of swipe, and then we're going to show you the easy way to change it into a turning swipe.
You do it, right?
Yep.
Okay. Good?
Yep, looks good. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's good. Actually, the arms can be shorter this time. They can be much quicker, okay? You don't have to go too much side to side.
Is it good or no?
That was good though.
Oh, I see.
I mean, it's way like I would say you basically know a swipe almost. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna show you real quick. We have a little bit of time left. I'm gonna show you how we are going to do this in a quarter turn instead of static. And that's all just changing our hand. That's all we got to do is change our hand position. So if I am doing a swipe, I'm gonna face the camera first, and then I'll go to the side. So if I'm facing camera and I'm going to do my swipe, I'm showing you guys to put your hand right in the shoulder length. And this time we're going to take our hand and we're just going to turn it 45 degrees. So I'm turning my hand to the right. That means when I put it down on the floor, it's going to look like this. Okay? It'll look like this. So normally we have it together. Now it's going to be like an L shape. Okay? That's gonna be all difference. Here is static, quarter turn, half turn, full turn. You do all the way. So we're gonna do quarter turn now, which means just turning our wrist or hand 45 degrees. Okay, and that's gonna change everything. That's all we gotta do. Okay, so I'll show you. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it 45 degrees, and now I am facing the wall. Okay, so if I do this, I'll do it 4 times slow, and you can see that I'll go forward, right, back, left, okay? And that means that's a good way to also tell if you're doing exactly a quarter, or maybe you're 30 degrees, maybe you gotta do less, and time your hand better, okay? So if I'm facing forward, and I do one, okay, and I turn my hand, and I mess up, I'll be towards the window. If I do it again, it'll be in the back, okay? Ah! There's not enough space here. Okay, so let me go up forward.
You're big.
And then I'll be in the back, and then we'll be here. Okay, so we'll keep turning quarter of a degree. That hurt my toe a lot. I hit a box over there. Yeah, that hurt. Okay, so. Make sure you have enough space when you do this. That's also why I like the static one. It's because you can practice it in one position. Okay?
Yeah.
So, get ready. You're going to try to do a quarter turn.
No.
Why?
Well, why?
Because.
No time.
We have time.
No, we did an hour already.
Oh! Okay, well this is... Okay, we did one more. We are 1 minute over. But we had the intro, so this is the last one, and then we'll do our outro. So just try 1/4 of a turn, and we're done. Go. Just for bonus. 1 bonus round.
I don't know how to do. I'll just watch it.
Just try 1 time.
Wait, from here?
Yep. This is going to be our final thumbnail time, so go for it.
Wait, the first one's the regular one.
Sure.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, the regular one, and then it would start turning. Can you do that?
No.
Oh, go. Here we go. Here we go.
ちょっと I'm gonna fart.
What? Don't do that. Go. I was waiting for the fart. Okay.
This is the regular one.
Okay, and then.
And how are we gonna go after?
So when you put your hand, the second hand down, instead of putting it here, you're gonna put it at the quarter. Yeah.
And then where?
All you're gonna do is that's it, and then do the same move. So your body's just gonna end up rotating a little bit more because your hands and you're gonna automatically rotate. Exactly, and now you're facing forward almost, right? Try it one more time. So she's gonna face here, then she'll face forward after doing this, if she does it correctly. Oh, almost. So you can tell, like, but now you can tell when you practice, like, oh, I gotta put my hand a little bit more over, or I gotta twist a little more. There's a little bit something that needs to happen. So that's a good way to start learning how to move in the sweat. So we gotta answer the question now. Did Mio Blossom learn the swipe in 60 minutes? I want everyone in the chat right now. I know we got a couple people. Let us know right now. She's gonna show you one last time. And did she get the swipe in 60 minutes or not? So she didn't. Did you know this before? You never tried?
No, never.
Never tried this move?
No.
Okay. Anything like it? Not really, no? Definitely not. Okay, so we're going to see. She's going to show you one last time. You got to let us know in the chat. Did she get this in 60 minutes or not? Okay, and I'll let you know what I think. Here we go. Did she get it? Let the audience show. Let the audience know. Not show. You show.
You show.
So they know.
And then they know.
Here we go.
Hi! いきます。
Yeah.
No, that's it.
Ah, da-da-da-da! Mulligan! Okay, one more. She said da-da-da-da. I think that means she wanted to do one more time. It was a mistake. Well, go! Does she have it in 60 minutes or not? We will find out now. Go! Now, go! Shh. Here we are. That was pretty okay. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments right now.
Quiet time.
I think I would say. I mean, I would say you got it. I mean, it's like it's very basic, and of course it needs a lot of work. But I mean, overall, yeah, you got it. Like that's it. You got. I mean, that's it. That's a swipe.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, then god.
That's awesome.
Oh, Asa said that.
Don't say show us how to stand from sitting on floor again.
Okay.
How to stand from sitting on floor?
How to stand from sitting on the floor.
Like this? From here to stand?
Oh, this way.
That's what you mean?
Let's see. Stand from sitting on the floor. Oh, kip up. I think he means kip up.
What is that?
You do it.
Oh!
She can do it. She can do
That
it.
means?
Yeah. Do the
Sure?
kip up. Bonus footage. Bonus footage. Bonus. Go. Bonus footage.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do it. You can do it. Great. Okay, so thank you. All right, stand up. Stand up. Let's do our.
Oh yes. Oh.
Let's do our outro.
So this one.
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Okay, do our outro. Oh, you're gonna
Yeah.
do it again?
No, that's it.
Okay, so thank you guys.
All mess.
We're learning slowly. Okay.
Stopping now.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Looks like you guys said maybe she learned it, maybe not. I'm not sure.
Damn.
Hopefully you guys learned something at home. If not, we have a whole bunch of actual real tutorials on our page. We also have just some random videos of us dancing if you're interested in that stuff. Otherwise, every Friday we're going to do something like this. Okay, something dance related. We're going to also try to get some other people to come along and join us. So we will see you guys next time. And any last words, Mio?
Yeah!
How'd you feel?
Good.
That's it? Great. All right.
The beef is here, so.
Beef? Oh, you had beef. Okay. She said her beef is coming out. I don't know what that means, but.
Because I spin a lot.
Oh, you were spinning a lot? Okay. All right, so before she vomits her beef all over, we'll see you guys next time. I'm Push.
Mio Blossom.
Peace.